Hi, my name is Gary Hartshorn. I'm a licensed insurance agent in the state of Georgia and also an SEC financial planner here also in the state of Georgia. I also attend ECPI University as a student of Engineering and Electronical Technology. This is to inform future agents of the possibilities of helping people through personal strength and against adversity and creating planned protection. Specifically, you're going to help families realize their personal protection needs and build savings through the use of life insurance. If you've ever endeavored into a project that could help people more, it would be life insurance. But life insurance has some pitfalls and some uncertainties. So you have to wonder what you have to do to earn a great living in this industry. To do so, you've got to be aware of a couple of important considerations. One is to know your client at the moment of contact. Get a good conversation going with him and his wife and sort of pique their interest by realizing some important information that most families do not know. That being that you have a limited time to protect yourself, to build a financial future, and to build a future for your children. So has anyone ever wondered why someone would subject themselves to rejection and uncertainty as a means of income? I know in my heart that I have helped many families through the use of financial and insurance protection methods. To give a brief explanation as to what I do and why I do it and how I do it, sort of thing, what I do is I introduce my clients to insurance. Life insurance, health insurance, car insurance, those things that protect their financial needs. Then I also introduce them to a new brand of health insurance requirements here in the state of Georgia. Many programs that people buy today are programs that are packaged. I like to build a program for my clients that they can afford and utilize when it's necessary to do so. Why do I do it? Well, have you ever known anybody without life insurance, health insurance, maybe even a child die because of lack of those insurances? It's devastating, both to the individual and the people that know they could do something about it. Did you know that nearly 40% of Americans do not have health insurance? I know many people talk about the 20%ers and 20 million people in this country that don't have health insurance, but that's not the true story, because they have become disillusioned with the process. How do I do it? Well, I have products. I show them. I sit them down at the kitchen table, spreading out all the information, explaining step by step their protection needs, and then showing them how they can afford it, which is the hardest part. Many a time I've been to a client's home, set down a great program, and then several weeks later get a call from them said they've lost their job. Well, that insurance program needs to be planned for such eventualities, for such difficulties, because this is an uncertain time in the United States. So you Ask the important questions, what their needs are. You establish their priorities. You establish their important goals in their lives. And then you set about putting a step-by-step program together. Where do I do it? It's important for new agents to understand this. It should always be in a place where the husband and the wife are sitting directly across from you. And what better place could there possibly be than the kitchen table? Usually, I make my appointments at a time that they can clear away the dishes, get the kids situated, let them watch television. I figure it takes me about an hour to an hour and a half to complete the project. And when I get done, they're not harassed. They're not worried that they're not going to be able to do something. You always sit both of them in front of you, because both of them are required to make good decisions. You make sure that the wife is included in every conversational piece, because in reality, she is the decision maker. She is the one that's going to count when it comes time. So you have to make sure that she is also the one that is directed and asked important questions as to what's going on in their lives, how their children doing, are they going to college, do you plan to retire with a reasonable income, do you plan to retire at all? What do? Well, you schedule your appointment. You make that time usually after dinner if you can, and after she puts away the dinner dishes. If you need to reschedule, make sure it's a time that benefits the both of you. Who do you do it to? The young, just starting a family, will begin to need insurance protection against health issues and to build financial futures for themselves and their children. Specifically, the main question is, if my husband was to die tomorrow, how would I continue? Would I be able to stay in my home? Would I be able to afford to buy groceries? Can I keep the lights on? All these are important questions, and they have to be answered. Because when the breadwinner dies, it's really a reality show then. The middle-aged client, this is a man who's either has success or has failed in his career. So his family stays protected or unprotected based upon what he can afford. His main point at this juncture in his life is retirement age needs. So you have to sit down with him and make sure that you understand the kind of retirement program he wants to have. The elderly, they're the ones that need help immediately. How to plan their remaining money, what they have put away for their retirement, how to plan step by step what percentage of that money should be utilized each year, how you can protect that money, how you can make that money keep them in money until the day that they go away. So it's important that you understand that. If you understand these protection needs, then the simple part is this. You sit down, we're at the table again, and you're sitting down with the husband and the wife, and the wife is going to ask a question that will make you chill all over. And that is, what will I do if I find myself the single parent of the family? Well, the first thing you do is you sort of reassure. It is your goal here at this table to set the uncertain future with a plan. And that's usually life insurance, some programs to build wealth, some programs to protect their health needs. She makes sure that she understands that in the time of her distress, she needs to make her first call to you so that you can help her put together a plan for his final needs, the mortuary, the burial plot. You got, as an agent, you really need to be active if she will help, needs help. You sort of tell her that she needs to organize her documents so that when you come to see her, sit down and have everything completed in a short process. And then when you do get there, make sure that you get all the forms signed, make sure that she has the check, and offer suggestions that should be at a later date when things are not so hectic at the time. And then set up that appointment. Just remember, as an insurance agent, you are someone that really cares about the needs of his clients. If I can stress that, I will stress that the most. Care about the people that you represent, care about the people that you know, and try to help as many as you can. In conclusion, if you find that someday that you have gone to an appointment and it's what we call a dark house and you missed this appointment, but you know the client is there, move on. There's no need to make a scene. There's no need to leave a card. If you wish to leave a card, leave it, say, I was concerned that we missed this appointment. If you won't, I will be available, and leave your number. On that fateful day, if the wife or the husband calls and have had a loss, do all you can to reassure them that the plans that they had set in motion will help them through this difficult time. I hope this has been of use to you. I hope you will be able to help the clients and care about them as much as I care about you. May God bless. Thank you.